Here's the little object cleaned up, and it looks like it's pot metal. Some sort of maybe a gold plate or a, fake gold plate. That's hard, that center stone. So since this is like, black glass or whatever it is, black ceramic, I'm imagining that the stone is also black ceramic. And those are obviously not clear backs on there, so they're little fake stones, but they are also glassy or crystally. So, that could be some sort of less precious gem. Little patterning to it and stuff. And that's what it was. See the little leaves. And, yep, so not bad. Pretty cute to come out of a yard while you were just doing yard work. So I was helping a family friend clean up an older historic house. Trying not to look, but that popped out. So, pretty cool. And then the little blue bottle was next to it. And that's, you can see the blow marks in the glass and stuff. Oh, it's got a threaded top, but still. Blue perfume, or you can see the base is kind of uneven. Don't think there's any bubbles in it, but the lines in the glass are cool. A little bit older style. Looks like it's a, whatever that is. It looks like it is a W and a 7. There's those little spirals from the blowing of the glass. Okay. So I'll throw this on to another video. Because that counts. Because you can always hunt. Look at the purple in this blue. That's fun. It's just got a lot of purple to it. Welcome back to Quest for Details. This is Quest for Treasure. We're out hunting what I think is an old house site. And I followed it here by the trees. I can see a bunch of large trees and some non-native like Monterey pines that are out of place here. All kind of look in the right spot. Now they built a lake behind this and a road. So it's on, you can access it and everything. But I think the house is long gone, but I believe it to be a site that wouldn't have been here since, it was been gone since the 50s and 60s when they tore everything down and made a lake here. This is a man-made lake, a reservoir, a human-made lake. So look at this oak. That thing's massive. So is this one. They seem like the types of things that when you clear out a yard and make your house, you don't clear out those. So they stay and they're huge, right? And then these are not our digger pines around here, our sugar pines. These look like probably Monterey pines. I'm not sure exactly. There are a lot of types of evergreens, but they're just not from around here. They also look like yard planted. The rest of this being native, but also very young. And then, like I'm saying, down there, that would have always been a creek, no matter what, more rougher ground. So, what I'm wanting here is, with my open discrimination, is a bunch of grunts like that. And we're going to dig them up and see if they're a bunch of nails. Or barbed wire. And we know this is a cow pen. But hey, whatever, right? So let me get one of these out of the ground and I'll let you know what's going on. As soon as I do. Beautiful. Do you see that? So that road chugs on ahead here and everybody goes fishing by. Meanwhile, trapped in between. You see that? Look. This is untouched, and the first signal that we pulled out is a square nail. It means all these grunts and all these signals could be old. There might not even be any garbage here. Holy moly, this was just a hunch. I've only been doing this metal detecting part of the treasure hunting for, well, you guys have been with me, so... but I've been driving by wondering if I can find a bottle dumped by these old trees for a while. Okay. Sorry, savor in the moment, that's what it's about. But I'm just like you, that's what I'm savoring, is I know now that I'm in an untouched field of goodness. Holy moly. Okay. Well, let's cherry pick for a second and see if there's any high signals, and then we'll go back to just everything. I'm gonna use my headphones so I don't annoy the fishermen and stuff. But yeah, this looks like the old, now we have to say almost cart road or whatever in. So, that may not have been done by a car, that might have been done by the wagon backing into it. Which explains why those trees are so huge next to the house site. That black almost looks like the black that you get when you got a beehive in there. I'll have to pay attention. But yeah, who knows how big the site is. I'm gonna assume these are some slow growing old pines that have been here. This is where we're gonna look around. Once again, there's our third signal that I've been able to daylight. It's kinda hard and it's thick out here because of the grass and stuff, but look at that. So, all different sizes. Got 3 different sizes of square nails now. And nothing else. Couple of pop tops, but that's to be expected. Yeah, everywhere. But there are older pop tops, but that means, like I said, now I'm just gonna look for high signals. I just keep getting stuck on these square nails because I'm like, are they really everywhere? So they really are. So that's 3 for 3. So we'll cherry pick a little bit and see what's actually here. See the obvious flatness of the spot when you stand out there, but the signals kind of fade out. But up in the corner, this whole area is covered in only square nails. And I have an iron grunt here. I'm gonna go ahead and look behind this flat rock because it seems so bizarre and huge. But then I'm gonna cherry pick a little bit, I promise. But it's not a bad thing to find only really old iron and not much else. You know, that's a really good thing. We're just getting here. Signals right here. Big old long square nails, and I'm thinking that this is probably a, you know, cornerstone. Not hearing any gold signals or any silver signals. That doesn't mean that they're not here, but just can't stop looking for what the big grunts are in case it's a big telltale artifact. No plastic, no modern anything, no bottles, no nothing. It's looking like some really sparse possessions. I'm getting a lot of these so far too, to be exact, as far as a lot. It's really old and brittle. It just snaps like that type of old metal. Looks like tin, but there's 2 of them that kind of match. Kinda. Just set them here, but I got another signal there, but they're all coming from around this big tree. Okay, it's killing me. It's beeping, beeping, beeping. This is time passing, and there's been tin cans, and there's been Pepsi cans, and there's been glass bottles with tops, so there's some modern, hey, nice spot, dude, type of stuff. But besides that, I gotta go back over in the flat area. Enough of this. Okay. I'm just chasing the high tones, kinda. Stickers and ticks. I've had 2 ticks on me so far. So this is bountiful in those as well. Back to hunting iron a little bit because, you know, there's so few signals. I just want to dig something. So, don't know what that is. Looks broken. But we'll take it. Yeah, that's some seriously cool old iron. Look at that. Snap, Nate, stop! Okay. Now look, that's cool. It's a leg that was meant to be bolted down, or an arm, a sconce, who knows. That's pretty cool. We'll take that home and clean it up. I got a good feeling about this site. It's just few and far between, but now I'm back to digging everything, and that's the reward. So, we'll just see where it takes us. And it's on the way. That's another good thing. Look for spots on your way so you can steal your little chunks of time back from the world. That's what this is all actually about. Time is your most precious thing. So here's our next little piece coming out of here. And everything is just heavy and old, and that's all there is. Any clues? Looks like there's the rest of that long piece. We'll try and fit this together better. I recognize that. I wasn't seeing what I was seeing at first. Look, that's a more modern treasure. Looks like it was a wooden handled. See that? Swiss Army knife. Wow. I mean, not a, yeah, Swiss Army knife. Maybe even Boy Scouts era because of the wooden handle. We'll look at the blades and see if it's nickel cadmium. I do know that about older stuff, but it's been buried down here on the lakeshore for a while. Wooden handle. Pretty cool. Okay. I like that. Maybe a pretty cool treasure hunt. I'm trying to move out of this area that we know is stuff where I'm getting all these big heavy chunks. I gotta go soon, so I want to move through the site and establish what's here, how big it is. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to punch out to the edges, which can take a lot of journeys. So we'll start here. Unanswered. Another square nail next to where the modern knife was. So now I'm going to go on the other side of the pine tree and see if there's a nail over there, because I don't think they built a house in between, or like through the tree. Who knows? There are square nails all over this site. So I can come here and dig a jar of square nails if I want. But it means that there's a lot going on. If we get one coin of that era, it could be a really cool thing, you know? And this site's huge. And it's green right now. So it's going to be easier when this grass lays down a bit. So stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Remember, every time you guys share, I've done this all organically, so every view that you see and everything is all of you doing that for me and spreading it. You're the main search engine. And that site is huge. Hundreds and hundreds of nails, all sizes, hundreds of feet apart. You can feel I'm walking on the hard old road. And it's just big. Big. So it's pretty cool. Feeling like it might be a huge barn because it's mostly nails, except for we have found a couple relics. So I'm not going to do so much talking and let the land do more of the storytelling for us, because, you know, you're here with me. Don't worry, I'm fixing this hole. It's just so... I left my stuff here too. But yeah, they know. You know they know. And I'm shaking. Okay, but it was a washer. It was a washer. It was a washer. Whew. Haven't had a single coin signal. 7 inches down. See where it was stuck from the rust. And yeah, that was authentic and depth enough and everything to say I'm a coin. I'm sorry. Yeah, like, it's a washer, get over it. I'm like, actually, let's check our hole. Oh my god. Oh, that's it. Okay. Could have been a coin. Would have been a nice, big old turn of the century penny or something, right? Oh god. Okay. You can see the road coming through. I'm way over here. That was where we were at first. I came through the bushes. I'm working towards the second pine. And I can actually see the ruts of the road that kind of come by right in front of us here. And they made there's like where the tree is and then a hump down where it went by. So we might even follow this at some point and see where it goes. But I'm going to kind of go around here now into this next meadow and see what we find. And keep listening for big happy squeaks that sound like washers. Okay. You think it's ringing up not like a pop top, it's ringing up like a 10-cent, you know, like silver or something. 10 cents beyond zinc and everything. It's not ringing the pop top range. And here's where I buffed it off. But is this bronzing from a welding thing? Is this piece of fencing? See where it's clipped off there? Or is this part of a, you know, jewelry maker's silver something? It feels pretty light. It might be aluminum wire something, I don't know. We'll keep it. You see the ruts of the old road, and they head out between those trees. I bet you they all grew on the edges of the ruts, and then this way. And they wore a bank down right there from going back and forth on this. So it's a heavily traveled. Is that the shovel and you fighting? Yes. There's a heavily traveled road. I'm going to go back over here because I ran out of iron signals. So we might have actually hit the edge of the house. Unless they're all over there. So we will check it out. So yeah, ever thinner and wasted away, but I'm getting square nails. That was the first field, and then there's this pine, and we're over there. I'm going to work to the edge of the chemise here and see what that says. Yeah, so big site, at least 2 structure areas. It's got to be, if these trees are from the period. It's a shovel. It's a shovel. I don't know what this is, but it sure made a sweet little signal. It's made out of copper, and there's the detail on it. Is it a fishing lure? Maybe, huh? Is that some crazy spoon from the past or something? Or is it a relic? Or is it both? Here's our next good signal. Oh man, it's a chunk of heavy iron. Some pretty custom holes in that puppy. Anybody know what that one is? Okay, so it's got 2 tracks. And yeah, who knows? Do you know? Don't know. Feels pretty old. It's pretty deep, pretty heavy. Holy moly! Cool. Yeah, I'm back in here. That's not me. Those are groundhogs. But there's no leaves on the ground, so it's worth weaseling in here. Although it's worth weaseling in here. Sorry, I'm so tired sometimes when I do these. I just found 2 ticks on my body. First piece of glass, it's flat glass. That could be window glass. Sometimes the chemise comes in because it's disturbed and bare. But, I'm exhausted. Long day. Okay, here's our little cleanup. You were with me when we found these earlier in the yard. That's pretty cool. Here's our Swiss Army wooden knife. That's as cleaned up as I can get it out here in the field. Here's the nails that I stopped to actually dig. So there's a lot of them, and these were mostly markers so I could figure out how big it was, and it's huge. Here's our weird heavy metal oval things. This looks like a fishing lure. I found some words on there. A Mac dam, you know, with a swivel and a hook. These 2 pieces definitely fit together, so we got a pairing up of relics. So it looked like hard to do. It looked like that. Doesn't make any sense. So it was definitely like a corner piece. This is really cool. You can see that it's ornate and cast and one-sided and broken off. And that was really only a few of these few pieces that weren't, and I'm like, okay, it might not have just been a barn down here, I guess. So then there's our little garbage pile. That was all the modern garbage and old garbage that was down there. And 1 lead sinker. That's what we got this time, but we'll definitely come back to this side. I, hope to assemble a little team of diggers, or at least meet up with people. Next time somebody says, "Hey, let me meet up with you," trying to make a little list of spots we can go and hit. I'd love to have different machines and different skill sets all seeing what we can find in a day. But yeah, not a bad day, morning till evening. So thank you for joining the quest for details. We will see you next time somewhere else. I gotta go pull ticks off me. I've got 5 so far, no joke.